Hi, I'm Laura, founder of Fertility Avenue, providing emotional, physical, and well-being support to women who are having a difficult fertility journey. Welcome to today's episode, where we're going to be exploring the emotional impact of falling pregnant after a miscarriage and the worry till the baby is born. Now, falling pregnant after a challenging fertility journey, whether you've had a miscarriage or had assisted reproductive treatments or any other interventions, is an incredible milestone. However, it's completely normal to feel apprehensive about the pregnancy's progression because after weeks, months, years of uncertainty, the joy of conception can often be accompanied by lingering fears and a sense of vulnerability. And this is totally normal. So, here again are some key emotional impacts that you might be feeling once falling pregnant after having had a pregnancy loss. And all these emotions are incredibly valid and are normal. And it doesn't make you ungrateful. It just reflects the emotional toll of the journey that you are on. So you may feel like you're on a roller coaster. Excitement, gratitude, but mirrored with fear, worry, even disbelief. You might have those complex feelings. You might experience the anxiety about having another miscarriage or complications, or guilt for feeling worried when you're finally pregnant, or even unease when hearing about others' struggles. Again, these feelings are all valid and part of the healing process. You might start to over-analyze pains or cramping or little signs that might make you feel that you're having another miscarriage. And that, again, is totally normal. Now, you might have some emotional detachment and may struggle to bond with your baby early on. Or perhaps you may avoid telling people about the pregnancy in case of losing the baby again, and only announce it much later on. And then you've got the feeling of guilt and conflicted emotions. Feeling guilty for being excited about the new pregnancy, as if they are replacing the loss of the baby. And you might also be struggling with the grief from the original miscarriage whilst trying to embrace this new pregnancy. So lots of things will be going on. Physical, emotional, thoughts, actions, behaviours, maybe hypervigilance and constant monitoring. Maybe the increased need for reassurance from the doctors or the frequent ultrasounds or monitoring every symptom. All these behaviours and emotions are absolutely normal and validated. At the end of the day, you've had a pregnancy loss and you are trying to protect yourself and do everything you can to make sure that it doesn't happen again and that you are not put in the same situation with those feelings arising. And this is just really important to make sure you give yourself the time to recognize that how you're feeling is normal. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't put pressure on yourself. Don't be cross or angry at yourself. This is part of the process. You're human, and you need to respect and recognize who you are and work with the feelings rather than against them. Perhaps you have difficulty in trusting your body, feeling betrayed by your body after a miscarriage, leading to a lack of confidence in carrying a pregnancy to full term. Fear that something will go wrong again at any moment. And this is a belief that if you have, needs addressing. We need to work out why, where, and how to deal with it to reduce that level of fear. Now, every time we pass a milestone in the pregnancy, when we have those scans, you have that emotional relief, but that lingering worry carries on and may very well carry on until the baby is safely in your arms. And then the anxiety may continue, especially concerning the baby's health. So there are a range of coping strategies that you can use, trial, which will support you throughout your pregnancy and through till the end and beyond even. So we've talked before in previous podcasts about finding your tribe, finding your group where you are with people who have perhaps had something similar to you, or perhaps a group that's got nothing to do with pregnancy related people, and actually moving away from being surrounded by people who have been in a similar situation to yourself. It depends what's going to help you at this moment in time. So choose your groups carefully. And if it's not serving you well, have the confidence and the power to know that you can withdraw from that group at any moment in time. Now, you may also wish to provide the support such as what I offer, or from other holistic therapists, maybe acupuncture, reflexology, or support from a counsellor. Choose the right person for you to help address with what you're feeling at that moment in time, and make sure you have that right connection. I would love to connect with you if you are struggling or worried about your pregnancy after having a miscarriage. And it's really important to have that discovery call with whichever professional you are thinking about going with, to check that you both align with each other. Don't forget, it's important to maintain open communication with your healthcare team. Be honest, be open. Don't struggle alone and pretend everything is fine when really it's not. By being honest, then the professional healthcare team will know what you're going through, know what you've experienced and what you're experiencing now, and they will be there to support you. If they don't know, they won't know. And if they don't know, how can they support you in the best possible way for you? Perhaps you'll need to have frequent monitoring just to give you that reassurance that baby is doing well. Now, I want you to imagine that you're going to the shop and buying a toolbox. This time, the toolbox is not going to be filled with toys, but it's going to be filled with equipment to manage your anxiety. So we're going to put into this pillbox some meditation or mindfulness apps and exercises, especially for pregnancy. Perhaps in this toolbox, you're going to put some prenatal yoga as a way of gently connecting with your baby. Perhaps you want to put in here some grounding techniques for when you're feeling overwhelmed. Just one or two would be enough. Don't try something new every single day. Keep to something simple. And if it doesn't work, after giving it a go, move on. Again, establish health routines. We talked about this in our previous podcast. Balanced nutrition, gentle exercise, hydration and self-care, and prioritizing sleep. Your body is working hard to support your baby. Restful sleep helps regulate stress hormones and promotes physical well-being. You're going to have plenty of time in a few months' time to be awake at night and will be begging just to be able to have one decent night's sleep. So now's the time to gift yourself those hours in bed, come off your phones, and simply have this time for yourself to sit, to lie, to be in your own quiet space and process and address your thoughts and emotions. And it's really important to have that balanced, healthy diet, a nutrient-rich diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables. Add this into your toolbox. Add in some mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Add in the breathing. Add in the gentle exercise. Add in the sleep. Add in the hydration and self-care. So already your toolbox is getting heavier and heavier, bigger and bigger. And all these tools and strategies that are going into the toolbox will help you not just while you are in your first, second, or third trimester, but as you become a mum for the first time, or second time, or third time. As your parenting skills develop and your children or child grow up. They are all useful tools and techniques to help you manage your emotions and self-care. It's also really important to celebrate milestones along the way. Celebrate those small but meaningful milestones, such as hearing your baby's heartbeat, reaching each trimester. Visualizations, another really important technique which I get my clients to do a lot of. imagining those positive outcomes, imagining the healthy baby in your arms, visualizing what success looks like, can all help combat intrusive negative thoughts. Document your journey. Take photos of your growing bump. Save the ultrasound images. So these milestone celebrations are absolutely key. We all love something to celebrate and to look forward to. Well, why not use this as the perfect example? Perhaps you need to also explore reframing your mindset. Instead of worrying about the long term, try to live in the moment. Celebrating each day you are pregnant, acknowledging it as a step closer to meeting your baby. And again, affirmations are really useful. And trust in progress. So assisted reproduction does not mean your pregnancy is less viable. It just means you had some extra help in getting there. So it's important to try and prepare without overthinking. It's absolutely fine to acknowledge your fears. In fact, it's important to do so and not to run away. But if you find yourself overthinking, that it's becoming and feeling overwhelming, then we need to rein back and prioritize. And preparing for a birth plan or learning about the postpartum care can give you a sense of control over the unknown. We don't know what the baby's going to be like. We don't know what the birth is going to be like, but we can be prepared for all eventualities. There are pregnancy apps that you can download, books to read, podcasts and videos, or attending hypnobirthing sessions and courses, such as the ones that I offer busy couples. So it's important to remind yourself of the incredible resilience and strength it took you to reach this point. And your pregnancy is a treatment to yourself and a testament to your perseverance. Many women with similar fertility journeys go on to have healthy pregnancies and deliver healthy babies. But if challenges were to arise, you are not alone. Your healthcare team, family, and support networks are there to guide you every step of the way. And one day you will look back on this in time with pride, knowing how much love and effort went into bringing your baby into the world. So, my final message for you for today's podcast is to take one day at a time. Expect and accept that the road to parenthood is going to be a journey filled with highs and lows. So, focusing on the present and celebrating small victories can help you find peace and joy amid the uncertainty. You've already overcome so much to get here, and your strength will carry you through this next chapter. So I hope this podcast has helped you and provided you with some ideas of how to navigate your pregnancy after a miscarriage, and how to help you get through till the baby is safely in your arms without too much worry or undue stress. Don't forget, I'm Laura at Fertility Avenue, your guide by your side, helping you every step of the way. So if you would like to get in touch for a free, no obligation chat to see how I can best support you on your fertility journey, please don't hesitate to reach out. Until our next podcast, remember to look after yourself, gift yourself love and compassion, and stay safe and well. Goodbye.